I just tried to be the best Spider-Man I could be, and I was trying to join this little Spider-Man team, but no, they jumped me, alright? Some ass and they jumped me. They even gave me the faith of a one-on-one. They even gave me the respect of a one-on-one. Ain't I pay that while I'm still on the ground? Just to let you know I got jumped. What's going on, ABY Nation? We are back at it again, bringing you another movie review. It's been a while since we did a movie review. I promised y'all Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We never did it because people are incompetent. I can say that, yeah.
Just say
Our team is incompetent.
Our team?
Yes.
Jonte didn't even go to see it. Phil wanted to be a family man.
Because he's a prick. But we are here now giving you Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We just saw it, literally just saw it like a few minutes ago. We just got here. We still processing what we just saw, but all you need to know is that we saw greatness. All right, this is definitely better than the first movie. This is.
I'll tell you right now, it's worse than the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
What?
I'm kidding. It was fantastic.
Yeah, but we got.
It was perfect, down to the last minute detail.
Man, it was like the. I want to say like the first. I think like 15, 20 minutes was like all about Gwen.
It was the prologue.
Like that was
all prologue.
That was still the introduction, and then we got the the little.
All right, let's do this
one last time. Hell no, we don't do this one last time. But man, I like this is more so like this was like a Gwen story at the same time as Miles' story.
Yes,
They was kind of like a co-partnering in this this story, and I loved it.
Can't trust no females, chat. Can't trust no females. Is all I can say. Are we doing spoiler filled or are we just no spoilers?
Yes, there will be spoilers, but we go give our initial thoughts first. Non-spoiler, and then we go into spoiler territory. So, thoughts on the movie. Alex, go first.
Thoughts.
Without spoiling.
Without spoiling the cinematography, the artistry, the different obviously it's a multi-dimensional movie, but the different dimensions where you can see the clear difference in the style of how it was drawn and animated was magnifico. I love it, and then all the Spider-Mans were fantastic.
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of them. We noticed a few good chunk of them. Here and there, they had some nice cameos.
Once we have our methods of seeing the movie without the theater, we'll break it down, maybe.
Oh man, but it was good. Did you have a favorite animation from different Spider-Man?
If I'm being honest, I really like Gwen's style. It's very watercolor, really nice. Pastel kind of theme, and it kept interchanging. If I was gonna have a least favorite, I'm sorry, it's the Punk Spider-Man.
Really? I liked it.
No, bro, it got confusing to me, bro. I was like, stop changing, bro. Just be simple. Simplicity. If you go to another universe, that's fine, but like...
Moss is like, how are you still cooler even without the mask? I was always cool. I really did like Hobby.
The character was cool, though. The character was cool.
Those are the time I came.
It's just like...
couldn't understand what he was saying.
I understood none of what he was saying. He was part of the UK, and he's also, obviously being Punk Spider-Man, a rock enthusiast as well.
I want to say that, to me, for this first parter, it didn't really feel like there was an antagonist. Well, I want to say antagonist. There wasn't really no true villain in this story. But there were antagonists, though. You can say Miguel. He was sort of an antagonist.
He technically still is because he's trying to fulfill the story.
Yeah, and the spot. Oh boy, the feel. When you see this, you were so wrong.
You were wrong.
You idiot! I told you it's not gonna happen.
But I called some things.
He called some
things.
Oh,
we called some things. That's all I'm saying.
But
our IQ is above par.
I gotta say, I think they did Miles really good in this one.
They showed him actually physically growing up.
They show his maturity as Spider-Man.
He's in a real teenager state now, where he's a little more rebellious.
Yeah.
I say rebellious. He's really doing what he needs to do.
It's just that he don't want to reveal a secret to his parents.
As any Spider-Man wouldn't want to.
So I feel like he might tell them probably in the second part, maybe towards the end. Or he might find out
during the whole chaos of what's going to happen.
I'm looking for the Android.
But I can't wait. This movie is definitely better than the first one.
Yeah, the first one was damn near perfect.
Yeah,
this one I think was.
But this one took the extra mile when it came to like understanding Miles and his story, his character.
Yeah,
and they brought it up to 11. And, he wanted to do his own thing, and he definitely did.
Yeah, and they definitely defined or elaborated more on the other universes, which we'll get to in a second. But, you knew when you were in a different universe. You knew when you were in a different dimension, or a different Spider-Verse, rather. Mm-hmm. And then the conjoining of all of them was just... The comedy in this movie was great. Mm-hmm. Everything...
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
I like the Indian Spider-Man, Patrive. I think that's what his name was.
You're not gonna get that first try.
Yeah, I wasn't. But he was cool. I thought he was a nice Spider-Man. He was fun.
Is that your favorite art style?
No, I thought he was a cool.
Okay, yeah. He's a cool addition.
Yeah.
What's your favorite art style? Spider-Man?
Art style. I don't know. Hold on a second. Yeah, I like Gwen's whole art style. It was pretty good. Miguel's little timeline was cool too.
Miguel. Oh yeah, the futuristic one.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do it like they've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, which we can elaborate on in a second. But yeah, it looks very opposite. Like let's just say that what you've seen in Shattered Dimensions, Edge of Time, it's nothing like that. Yeah. It's entirely a whole 180. But it looks good.
Yeah, the whole animation is just changed up.
You know what it reminded me of? Like the future of like Meet the Robinsons, because it was Sony. But yeah, because normally 2099, whenever we've seen it before, it's broody. Mm. It's Batman-esque.
Batman-esque. But if you had to rate this movie, what would it be? On the ABY.
On the ABY movie scale. Hello, editor Sean. I give this a 10 thou wow on the. You feel me? Like, I give it infinity. I'm gonna put infinity there.
All right,
but 10 out of 10 if we're being real. But
10 out of 10 for me. It was so good. I can't wait for part 2, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I think that movie is coming out next year, or if not, probably in 2025.
No, I think they recorded both. That's why it took so long. Took so long rather. So I think they're gonna put the next one out next year, which I'm gonna pull up Doctor Strange. Give me a second. And we're here.
But hopefully, if we get that, and then probably, I doubt it though. I was thinking about maybe if we get another Tom Holland movie with his next trilogy. I think that'd be dope.
Oh, like the beginning of his next trilogy?
Yeah. I think that'd be nice. But spoilers! So you haven't watched the movie yet. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Thanks for your 10 minutes. We appreciate you.
Thanks for your time.
Like and subscribe. You already know that. Anywho, holy shit, the spot went to the Venom bird. Oh my god.
Listen, Miles class some cheat now.
$5, man. No, oh my god.
Oh man, where do we begin?
Well, I guess we can start with the spot being within the first 5 minutes of Miles beginning to the story. Because with Gwen, they were really showing her backstory, kind of. Mm-hmm. It was more not even a backstory. They basically just showed what happened to her after she went back from the first movie. Mm-hmm. And it just goes from...
Well, basically more explaining on what happened in her timeline and how she... Not how she became Spider-Gwen, but...
what happened while she was Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
So if you've read the comics before, you already know that Peter dies.
Because he was a lizard.
Yeah, so... Also, they managed to do the lizard well, which... MCU, what are you doing?
MCU, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, they did the lizard. But yeah, so that Peter was fragile or whatever, because he's not Spider-Man, obviously. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we saw that happen, and then she just goes from character development from there. Then we skip to, I don't know how long it skipped after that, but we go to where the museum is getting broken into, and she needs to go and save it. And who other than the Vulture from a different universe.
From the Renaissance era.
Yeah, 1950 BC. So, yeah, then we start off with that, and we get an introduction into Prego Spider-Woman and Miguel O'Hara, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed his character. His character was very Miguel-esque.
Like, like Miguel definitely went through something in this movie. Like
not in the movie, but before the movie.
Yeah, before the movie. Like before he was like after what happened in Into the Spider-Verse and possibly what happened in No Way Home. Miguel was like trying to make sure the whole Spider-Verse was keeping together, make sure it doesn't break down. And he was looking at a universe where it was himself with his own family, but his counterpart had died, and he actually took in place of his counterpart. But that was a very bad idea that he did not know that. It basically was like how in Doctor Strange, I was about to say Crossing Multiverse, Multiverse of Madness, that he caused an incursion. Is that what they called it?
What do they call it in Loki? A blip?
Not a blip. I don't know what it was called. Listen, they caused the time distortion. Let's call it that. All right, listen.
A variant.
And so that whole universe was just gone,
eviscerated. And who else was there? Peter B. Parker.
Peter B. Parker. I mean, he was.
Who is he? Is he the 616?
Yeah,
Spider-Man then?
Yeah, he's the 616.
He's the original.
Yeah.
He's the most accurate out of anybody.
Yeah, he's the most prime Spider-Man.
Okay, got it. He's him.
And guess what? Peter B. Parker had. Peter, you have a baby. I have a baby.
Yeah. Homie has
Mayday.
Still has his 5 o'clock shadow as always.
And he's taking. It was great. He's just taking his daughter with him. It was like.
Yo, check it out. I gave her web shooters. I'm gonna regret that.
I regret that, Larry. Mayday, come here. I love it.
He was a good father. He's a great father.
He's a good father. Miles's whole thing. We get to see the Spot and him go at it. And they trying to tell us Spot and Miles has a history, but Miles is just like, come on, dude. I got things to be. I got to do something, so I got to end this real quick. But the Spot was there at the beginning.
I never knew.
He was the bagel guy. He's the one that got hit with the bagel.
He's got a bagel. Get him. Up.
Who knew? See, when I go back and watch Into the Spider-Verse,
I'll be like, yo, that was the moment he got crazy. That's him right there. I know that guy.
Oh man,
who would have thought
a
food item would cause total havoc?
Listen, who told this guy to work during the final battle?
Tuesday, bro, on a Monday.
Oh man, but
Jesus, bro. I did not expect them to say it was the bagel guy though.
Huh?
I did not expect them to say it was the bagel guy. I thought it was gonna be somebody more important. Maybe somebody who was in the lab during Kingpin's whole collider starting to go off. Okay. No, not at all. It's the motherfucker who got hit with a bagel. That was about it.
But
and apparently he tried to steal, or he tried to save some kind of isotope in a jar, which ended up being the catalyst for him becoming the Spot. So that was good. We're just doing a breakdown of the movie without the video, essentially.
Nah, it's alright. It's just
it's too damn good.
Then the Spot had enough. He wanted to make sure he was serious, and so he decided to when he realized his powers that he'd go through dimensions. It was funny. He went through a Lego dimension. He went to a Lego dimension, and the Peter Parker in that universe. He told Miguel. Miguel was like, "Thanks, Spider-Man." No, he's like, "Thanks, Peter. You're the best. You're the best of us.
You're one of the best." The Lego Peter, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
But then the Spot realized that I have to up my game, and he was going through every dimension, finding their version of Alchemax, and seriously everything he went to, they had their own collider,
on Spider-Man, just not a Spot.
Yeah,
but he kicked his own butt. The reason he was able to go to these different dimensions is he realized it after losing all his spots, I think, and then falling into the last one that he put out, and he was just like, oh.
And then he got to handle. Then he got to handle his powers, and then he was just whooping the Spider-Mans.
All 4 of them.
Tookuses.
Was it 4? Yeah,
that was 3. Four, yeah, because that's when
Peter B,
Hobby,
Gwen.
No, it was Pietro and Spider-Punk.
Yeah,
Gwen, Miles, and then I just said all of them.
Continue. then we get our very serious talk. Oh no! We start going through the Spider Academy after.
Yeah, but no, I was about to say, it was a thing that was about to happen because Miles had sent something when the Spot had gotten into the collider that he showed him the future of what was going to happen, that his dad was going to die.
They actually saw multiple. He saw the one for Pietro as well.
Yeah, Pietro and Miles' own dad, and it was crazy because Miles wasn't even supposed to say Pietro's. I'm pretty sure we're saying.
He wasn't.
Pretty sure we're saying his name wrong.
Yeah, it's probably Pietro or something.
But he wasn't supposed to say that wasn't his dad, but that was his girlfriend's dad.
Yeah.
So he wasn't supposed to save him, but Miles did anyway. And Gwen, she knew. She was trying to save Miles, and she was trying to make sure that he didn't do it.
He was supposed to have an Uncle Ben moment. Bet it's been ruined now. Miles is supposed to have an Uncle Ben moment, and we don't know what's gonna happen.
But then later we get the as Miles is going through the whole Spider Academy, seeing all the different Spider-Man.
Which we get a few good ones.
We got to see. It was a whole
Spider-Horse, Marvel Spider-Man.
We got to see Yurin Lothal's Marvel Spider-Man. They were so good. I think he voiced that unless they took I think it was him that just voiced that little line. But it was crazy. Going back, Genki, we saw Genki, and he was playing Marvel Spider-Man.
In this one, Genki's jacked, by the way. Did we take a notice of that? That's a big difference from the Miles Morales game. He's a chubbier guy, a normal-looking Joe. But in this one, he's like, I'm
I'm gonna say in Marvel Spider-Man, he was.
He's not jacked.
Well, he wasn't.
He's chubby.
He wasn't chubby.
When we think of chubby, we're not thinking of me. We're thinking of
Think about Ned. But he was playing Marvel Spider-Man. That was meta.
That was meta, bro. That's the fourth wall break. It's not the fourth wall break.
But Miles got to meet Miguel. He tried to give him an empanada, but it didn't really go so well.
He threw it away and then threw it at him. It was crazy.
And then he was telling, even before that, Miles, when he was going against the Spot, we all over the place. Listen, we still.
We saw this like 10 minutes ago, alright?
We still processing.
We just got out the movie theater.
But they had the Spot told him that that wasn't the same spider that bit Miles. That was from a different universe. This is what
called it.
He
fucking called it a month back, Nick.
He called this. I'm like, wow. They did this.
I told you.
This is crazy.
I'm a genius. I made the iMac. I made the iPhone, bro. I was there when they wrote the script.
That is out of this world that they did that.
But it makes sense if you go back and look in the first movie. That spider's artwork did not look anything like Miles. And it was also glitchy when it was, crawling around doing its own little thing.
Yeah, and then the Spot actually recovered the spider after it had bit Miles.
Put him up on a wall. So, the Spot, in turn, created Miles.
And Miles created the Spot. So, and then...
So they're meant to be arch nemesis. Nemesis. Yeah, that.
But then Miguel tells Miles that he shouldn't have saved the captain from Pietro's universe because that was a canon...
I like how they're saying this is canon, bro. MCU canon.
You can't retcon this, bro. Like
you can't mess with the program, bro. You can't do it.
Oh my god. And then we got to see a whole bunch of not cameos, but we got to see
all the Spider-Man trying to talk Miles out of it.
No, I was about to say we saw Andrew Garfield in his moment.
Oh yeah.
His moment with Captain Stacy, and then Peter B. Parker. He had lost his own version of Captain Stacy too.
No, I thought it was Uncle Ben.
No.
We lost both.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck. And then he went and got with Mary Jane. Yikes. But yeah, we got to see that. We got to see Tobey Maguire, Uncle Ben scene. Where it's basically freeze frames except for the Andrew Garfield one that was live.
It was great. They showed a part from the video game from The Amazing Spider-Man 2 of when Uncle Ben died.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, was that? Oh, yeah, that was it, right?
Mm-hmm. I noticed it.
I noticed there was one that looked very video game-esque, but I didn't know if it was that. Was there one for Marvel Spider-Man 2 or no? Or Marvel Spider-Man, I mean?
I don't think so. I didn't even see it.
They were showing some other scenes in between the webs when he first showed the different Spider-Verse.
Yeah, they showed hands.
They're basically the spider bites. They showed the '90s cartoon one, and then they also showed this man missed. I don't know how he missed it. It was right there in 4K.
I was trying to look for it.
He was like, I'm looking deeper in with like, but no, you got to see Tobey Maguire's spider bite. So a lot of references to the Spider-Verse in general.
And then we got to see the goat of the goats. We got to see Spectacular Spider-Man. Ben was on the rise and he seen his victimized. It was out. Alright. But man, that was cool. We got to see his art, the way they did him was really good.
They stayed true to the costume, but made him like 3D.
Yeah,
it was dope. I felt like a video game.
Yeah,
it felt like the Spider-Man mods.
And then they had Ben Reilly Spider-Man. He was all brooding. I don't know why. He
was like, "Oh, I'm thinking of something serious." I loved it.
I can't remember the one episode from Teen Titans Go when they became super serious.
Yeah. Serious.
Robin, the North Star. There's work to be done. Titans, go. Seriously. But they was trying to contain Miles. Hobby. They had him, but
they didn't have him.
But Hobby was like, fingertips. No, not a kid.
That boy Hobby was an op to the Spider Academy.
I mean,
he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way,
I quit."
Damn, like whoa.
I mean, he wasn't with it at the beginning, so
yeah, he doesn't mess with order.
So man, then we go on this amazing chase scene between Miles and the Spider-Verse. It was good. It
was beautiful.
It was awesome.
It was cinematically amazing. We got spider therapy.
we got to see these people train.
Yeah, we got to see somebody practicing the train scene. The little.
well, yeah, that, and then when Tom Holland was trying to keep the ferry together, that too.
Oh, you think that was the reference? I was thinking more of
probably that, but that too. But yeah.
And then we got to see, which is pretty dope. There's a training facility where there's obviously pop-ups for training, and they're all like the '90s cartoons, or the '90s Spider-Man cartoon of the villains. Mm-hmm. So we got to see Doc Ock with the whole green.
Oh, that was crazy. I was just about to say about that earlier. They showed Donnie Glover. Man, that was so cool.
They showed who?
Donald Glover.
They did?
Yeah, Charles Gambino.
Oh. Just say the Prowler.
Come on, you supposed to know this man.
That's Charles Gambino.
He was at Homecoming.
I know that.
But they showed him as the Prowler. That was so cool.
The suit looked modern. It was dope. It was
it's weird how they. It's weird how they had him in that little container.
What do you mean? They were all in containers.
No, I'm saying he's from the MCU. So why was he in there?
Maybe there was some kind of.
Or unless he got
let go the same way Vulture did.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm with it.
So that probably lets us. Yeah,
they're good.
You're thinking what I'm thinking.
I'm picking up what you're thinking. We know shit. You feel?
So probably in those 5 years when they was blip,
we might get a live action Miguel. Please, bro. Please let him cook, bro.
No, I'm saying that probably he probably during the blip he wasn't dusted away, and neither was Miles. I don't think he was blipped either. So probably in that time period, he became the Prowler.
Well, yeah. So either he didn't get blip, or when he came back, he just became the Prowler.
He got blip, I don't think he was blip because during that
he looked older and he had a hair. I think he had a haircut, right? And everything.
No, he had he had like a little afro.
But yeah, it was hilarious. He was like, "What's up? It's rude to stare." It was dope. It was dope. It was so cool seeing it. And the fit, I was with it.
I was with all of it. But and then we get the bomb.
Got to see a Rhino. Do you even mention the villains we saw there?
Yeah, we got to see all the
Rhino, a Craven. Was there another Vulture there?
I don't know, but there were there was Mysterio. It was two different Mysterios.
Yeah, a moose one, and then a lady one.
Yeah. But and then during the whole we get a whole bomb. We get a bomb drop. Listen, Miles wasn't even supposed to be Spider-Man. Like
We just spawned in, bro.
We just spawned in. Like, that wasn't his spider that was supposed to bit him.
He was like me. An accident.
All right.
What?
Listen.
What was that?
I don't know. But man, that was so crazy that Miles wasn't even supposed to be Spider-Man. It's just, then
Called it.
Miguel was saying that you're the original anomaly.
My thing is like, if he was the original, if he was a mistake, right? Why not fix it? Why wait this long until he came there? He wasn't even supposed to go there. They were just gonna let his timeline like go over itself.
I have no idea.
If it is gonna go over itself, or
I don't think so. No, because I mean, he's been Spider-Man for like a year and 4 months, so nothing has happened.
Right.
But maybe it was predestined to happen because
At some point, it's just now that the universe switch.
I mean, when you think about it, Miles never, after he got his powers, Miles wasn't even glitching.
That's true. That's true.
So
it's a little confusing. He's like a hybrid because the spider he got bit by was glitching, but he doesn't. Which, whatever. We'll moving on.
Moving on. But
oh yeah, the chase scene, Miguel. That they didn't even give you a taste of what that chase scene was in the trailers. That man was going after Miles, man.
But Miles had a plan. He got all the spider people out that facility so he can go back home, and he did it. Kind of.
The only thing that would have like been icing, not icing, they already had the icing on the cake. The cherry on the cake was that they did a "What's Up, Danger" scene, where it's like, okay, homie dives. We didn't have that. We didn't have a diving scene from him like that.
Yeah.
But other than that,
it was still equally good.
Still ultimately good.
People like Miguel and everybody was just underestimating Miles, and
Miguel pulled out his wings.
And then they was just Miles just showed them that, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do my own thing. He just outclassed everybody.
Yeah, no.
Peter B. Parker is like so impressed.
But
I was his mentor.
You can't trust females, Chad. Gwen knew. You knew.
You knew. Oh man, it was so good.
Miles was like, oh.
But yeah, Miles was trying to rizz up this one girl that was you know, in that little video game chair.
Damn, shorty, what's up with you? What you trying to get into?
Gwen was like, you ain't doing this, you're mine.
Yeah.
But man, but Miles was trying to go back to his own home.
That boy knocked his invisible power. Yeah, he got it on. His camouflage is on point.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he tried to go back to his own home, but you know,
psych.
Big
reveal.
When they scanned,
wait, there's more.
When they scanned his
blood,
well, his DNA, they transported him to Earth 42,
which is where the spider that
originally was at. So most likely there probably would have been a Spider-Man in that universe, but we come to find out that that there was no Spider-Man in that universe when he went to, and that it had his own Miles there too. And in that universe, his dad is DD. He is no longer here. And then
Uncle Aaron's still alive though.
Yep.
And
we get that universe's Miles, and he is a menace. All right.
That boy had his heart broken one too many times.
Listen, that version of Miles is the Prowler.
There's him, and the guy she tells you not to worry about. and that Prowler Miles was him.
Boy, you knew he was. Boy had the two braids just hanging off of the side. Oh yeah, that's a menace.
That's a menace.
Menace to society right there. Let me tell you right now. All right.
Homie's mask was completely like automatic, unlike the what's it called, Uncle Aaron's previous one in the first movie, where he could just move it on and off. Miles just went and opened it up, kind of like a Tony Stark suit.
But and then you know, Gwen was actually kicked out of the whole Spider crew.
She was pissed.
But she formed her own. All right, it was herself, Spider B. Parker.
We got some of the originals from the previous movie.
Yep. We got you know, Peter's little daughter, Mayday Parker. Then we got Noir. We got Spider Hand. We got
Spider Bot up did Mark II.
Yeah.
It's like a giant Optimus Prime.
Then we got Patrice, Spider-Man, the Indian guy,
and
we got Spider-Punk, and then there was somebody else. That was like a new guy.
There isn't any there.
Yeah, there was somebody else.
So there was a lot going on. I could not see all of them.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to save Miles or wherever he is. And then
on Earth 42.
For 42, and then I'm pretty sure in the next part we're gonna have a nice little showdown between Miles and Miles. So that's gonna be really interesting.
Right.
I can't wait to see. That was pretty much it, everybody. I mean, this movie is so
gave it a 10.
Yeah.
I gave it a 10. On the ABY average movie scale, not first time ever. No, first time ever.
What?
We have it a 10 out of 10 on the ABY movie scale.
Oh no, we've had a 10 out of 10 before.
Which one?
When we did the tier list, which should go check out.
Should be around here somewhere when Sean puts it up.
But yeah, pretty good movie. 10 out of 10. Make sure you go see it. S tier movie. I can't wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Hopefully come out next year.
I'm gonna buy.
I was buzzing through the whole movie. All right, listen.
Yeah.
But hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We do appreciate that. All right.
Comment down below. Hit the mother loving bell.
So you know when we drop another video or two. And we will see y'all, true believers, in the next one. All right. Always be yourself.
Like, never change for no change. And never change yourself 100%. Change those bad things that you done did. Or change those bad ways that you have. But never change yourself 100%. You need to be you to the day you die.